are you today? This is Holistic Edu-Consult and my name is Olubumi Mercy Odiaka. Yes, Holistic Edu-Consult is all about raising a total child. Here we build educators in order to build the children that have been placed in their care. Now, I know you are aware that here we talk about the cognitive, the affective, and the psychomotor domain of education. We do not speak one and leave one. We usually like to bring the three together so that we can raise a total child, not just a child who is sound in the head, but is not sound morally, not sound socially. We do not want that. We want to build them both in the cognitive, the affective, and the psychomotor domain of education. The last session we had with Teacher Comfort, who is an expert when it comes to education. She spoke to us about teaching math with fun in preschool, teaching mathematics with fun in preschool. She told us what play is, the role of play in the life of a child, play activities in preschool. If you have not watched that video, you need to go back to watch the video so that you can get what play is, the role of play in the life of a child, that's the life of your pupils, then the play activities you can begin to use to impact your children in preschool. Then she made us understand what Maria Montessori said about play, that play is to children as work is to adults. Play is to children as work is to adults. So you should know, after you've watched that video, that every activity in the preschool involves play. I'm not going to say more than that. You need to go and watch the video so that you get enough nuggets to help you run your preschool. Today, she'll be teaching math using fine motor skills. We're still focusing on the preschool. We're still focusing on preschool, teaching math with fun, using fine motor skills. What are fine motor skills? How do we teach math using fine motor skills? She'll be able to tell us all that in a bit. I don't need to introduce her again. She's already part and parcel of Holistic Edu-Consult. So please welcome with me, either with a bell, with a clap, a standing ovation, of course virtual standing ovation or virtual clap. Welcome with me, Teacher Comfort Oladipupo. You're welcome, ma.
Thank you very much, Olubumi Mercy Odiaka. It's always a pleasure being here with you.
We are always glad to have you here.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we want to go straight to what we want to do today. We're supposed to be teaching math using fine motor skills in the preschool. But before we start teaching math, we first need to understand what fine motor skills are. So what are fine motor skills? Fine motor skills are the activities that involve the use of the small muscles of the hands and the toes. That is your hands, your fingers, your hand, and your wrist. Using these things are fine. Using of these parts of the body is the fine use of the fine motor skills. The question now is, why do we need it? Why don't we just go straight to teaching them what they have come to school to do? Because a lot of teachers will tell you, the children came to school to learn, and they did not come to school to play. They need it for life activities. I'm going to enumerate some of the reasons why they need the fine motor skills. Here are some of them. They need it to hold pencils properly. They need the fine motor skills for writing, for drawing, for drumming, for painting, for the use of their cutleries, especially when they are outside the house, for opening and closing of doors, opening and closing of bottles, brushing of teeth, use of keys, tying of the shoelaces, buttoning their shirts, tying of ties, threading of needles. All these activities the child will do with his hands. Now, if children are unable to do these activities, what happens? It means that they will lack self-confidence. They will also not be able to care for themselves properly when it is time for them to do that. They will always want to depend on someone to do this for them. And you know that it also affects the academic performance. If a child is unable to do certain things that his mates or peers are doing easily, it affects the academic performance. The teacher too will be forcing the child to do some of these things, especially when it comes to writing, painting, drawing. An untrained teacher will be hard on the child, and this will affect the academic performance of the child. How do we develop fine motor skills in children? It means that we have to be intentional about doing certain things. So we have to engage them in activities that groom these fine motor skills. What are the activities? I'm going to mention some of them again. You need to expose them and engage them, not just exposing them, expose them and engage them in activities where they will grab, press, throw, hold, pinch, twist, wriggle, pull, tear, yank, etc. Anything they have to do with their hands.
I think you need to mention those activities again, where they need to expose them to those activities and at the same time engage them.
Yes, they should expose them and engage them.
Yeah, say
Grabbing.
those activities again.
Grabbing.
Okay, grab,
Throwing.
throw,
Pressing.
press,
Squeezing.
squeeze,
Hold.
hold,
Pinching.
pinch,
Twisting.
twist,
Pull.
pull,
Wriggle.
wriggle,
Tear.
tear,
Yank.
yank.
So many things that they have to do with their hands. So the teacher must be intentional about making the children do these things, not at home, but right there in the classroom. Now, these fine activities may not be as easy as we think for the children. They are also not easy for some adults. From what I said, you see that there are some adults who may not be able to do this well. And why? The brain needs to connect with the eye and the hand, because there is going to be hand-eye coordination. And then the brain also needs to send the message to the hand about what you are asking the child to do. So many things are involved: the brain, the ears, the eyes, and the hand. So it is not really that easy, and that is why while we are exposing them and engaging them in these activities, we also want to be patient. We are going to have some live sessions later, and we'll see that for the children it is not as easy as we think. Now, what are some of the consequences if the fine motor skills of a child are not properly developed? One, the child will be clumsy. I'm sure most of you have met clumsy children in writing, in doing things. They break things, they fall things, they squeeze things. They are not always it's not always easy for them. Then they cannot use pencils for writing or drawing properly. Some even refuse to use at all. They avoid table activities that involve puzzles, building blocks, or use of modeling play. When it is time for these activities, you see that the child draws back. For the girl children, they love dolls. You will just find out that they don't like dressing up the doll, because the fabric that the doll wears is very small, and they want to zip, they want to button. They will rather say, let's just play with it, let's not pull the cloth, because they do not want to be involved in those activities. What about eating? Using of cutlery to be difficult for them, especially when you go out. They might embarrass you because they cannot hold their cutleries when it keeps falling and falling. Then what about hygiene? They can't brush properly, they can't comb their hair, they also cannot clean themselves up after using the toilets. So the consequences can never be overemphasized. So these are some of the things the child will be able to do if his fine motor skills are not properly good. For some children, it comes naturally. As they are growing, maybe at home, they are doing a lot of these activities. Not that the parents are deliberate about them, but they are joining mommy when mommy is washing. They are in the kitchen with mommy. They are helping her pound something. They are helping her pick beans when she's picking. You see that?
Helping her peg the clothes.
They are helping her peg clothes. These things, they are helping her wriggle clothes, bringing it from the bucket and giving it to her to hand. Children who are exposed to these activities will not have issues with their fine motor skills in the school. But for those children who do not do these activities at all, it is going to be a problem. Now, what is the missing link? Most of the schools do not prepare the children for these activities. Like she said earlier, the school is meant to groom a total child, not just a child that reads and writes. The child should be able to do other life skills. So understanding that children's growth in the early years is rapid, and there are a lot of things need to be put in the child that time, especially these skills we are talking about. is very important for the edu carer. Now, the edu carer is that preschool teacher whose work is there to give care to the children. One of the objectives of nursery education in Nigeria is that the teacher should be able to give adequate care and supervision of a child while the parents are at work. So every nursery teacher needs to have that in his head, that my work here is to care for the child, which means they are going to play the role of a mother. Good. So we need to do all these things. Now we want to go to these activities. We can use local materials around us. We can also use foreign materials. I think I have some materials here that we can easily get around, and then activities that will involve some of the things we have talked about: grabbing, pressing, yanking, tearing, holding, pinching, and all the rest. So let's see some of these activities.
Thank you so much, Teacher Comfort, for that brief introduction. In that brief introduction, I'm sure you've learned a lot of things. Now let's put everything she has said into practice. Now, we are not the ones to practice these things now. We do not want to practice them. We want to use children to practice these things so that you will see how to teach these things to your preschoolers, how to teach these things to the pupils in your classroom, in your nursery school. Like I say always, as a school, as a proprietor, as an educator, as a teacher, or whoever you want to call yourself, so far you educate within the four walls of a school. One of the things you need to understand is child psychology. When you understand child psychology, it's easier for you to understand some of these things and be able to put them to practice. You know the activities for each age group, so that you don't begin to give activities that for a higher age group to a younger age group. So I hope you understand what we're talking about now. So just give us about 30 seconds. After this break, we'll be back with some of our pupils to practice all that Teacher Comfort has told us about. See you. Here we have with us in the studio Ololai Buka, right? What's your name? You have to speak louder. What's your name? Ebuka. Okay, his name is Ebuka. So he's here in the studio with us. He's going to be our first pupil to put everything Teacher Comfort has taught us today to practice. So Teacher Comfort, over to you.
Alright, like I said, we want to expose and engage the children in activities where they need to really use their hands. I have a lot of materials on my table. We have, like I told you, we can use local material. This is a carton with pegs. I have a masking tape here, which we are also going to use for some activities. I have a styrofoam, the one they used to pack electronics and all the rest. We are going to use it with toothpick. In short, there are so many activities. Let's just start, and as we are going on, you'll be seeing some of the activities. The first activity I want Ebuka to do for me now is spooning. He's going to transfer using a spoon. So Ebuka, what you do now is you pick the spoon and start putting these beads just one at a time in this plate. Okay, hold your spoon properly. Hold it properly. Okay, pick one. Pick one. Remember, I told you we are going to see that it's not going to be that easy for the child. Pick another one. Just be picking one. You pick one each. Good boy. Hold your spoon properly and start properly. Move closer to the table so that it will be easy for you.
Stand
okay,
properly.
Put your leg down.
Yeah, stand properly.
Okay.
Move closer, it's better.
Alright, take one more.
Another
One more.
one.
Just one. Okay. Now start taking two. Let's see if you know what two is.
Two pebbles.
Take two pebbles. Wow! He knows what two is. Another two pebbles. Two pebbles. For this activity, you can use beans. You can use stones. You can use anything that is available that the child can spoon. Go! Now let's see you pick three.
Pick
Three pebbles instead of two now. Let's see three. That's a mass activity. Is counting using the pebble. So you see, just on sight, without picking the beads, you see that it's not that easy. Wonderful! You're able to pick 3. Take another 3. Take another 3. Oh, this boy is a superhero. That's great. Now let's see if you can pick 4.
Pick 4.
Pick 4. Let's see how easy that would be. Let's see to ask him. See, the more challenging the activity is,
Wow!
the more challenging the activity, the better it is for grooming the fine motor skills.
Wow!
All right, thank you very much, Ebuka, for that. You have seen the activity. It's a spooning activity. It's transferring from one bowl to another.
I discovered the minute it took him to take 1 pebble is a bit shorter compared to taking 2 to 3 and 4.
Yes, yes. You can do an extension of that activity. Now the next one we are going to do is, Ebuka, you are going to pick toothpicks from here and then you pin it on the styrofoam. Pick your toothpick and pin it down. This is a pinching activity because the toothpicks are small. Now pin it on the styrofoam, push it in.
Wow.
Good. Push it in properly. All right. Okay. Push another one
keep
in.
Pinning them.
Okay.
Wow.
You can
pick
take
more,
another one.
Pick more.
Pick more. You see, these are things you can get easily around you. All right. Stay pin more. Push it in. Wow. Another one. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well done. Well done. You see, he's using strength to push it in. It's not that easy to push it in. When you are done with those ones in your hand, I'm going to give you something else to use. Okay? Beautiful. Now I want to do an extension of that activity. We want to create more fun using the activity. I'm going to give him beads, the regular beads we used to make children's hair beautiful. Now I want you to load the toothpick with the beads.
Oh.
I didn't even do a model for him. He knows what to do.
That's good.
Okay. 2 on each. 2 on each. Okay.
2 on each.
2 on each.
Do you understand? No. 2 on each.
Now
toothpick.
put 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. Okay. All right. Let me put them somewhere for you. All right. So you pick from there.
No. 2 on each.
Just 2.
Good.
You see, he's picking. This time he's picking. Pick for another toothpick. No, put it in another toothpick. Remove it. 2. We are still teaching counting. Let's see how when he understands the concept of counting, that he has to know the numerical quantity. 2 on each. All right. Let's see another one.
I think he understands now.
Good. He now understands that he should just pick only 2. Okay, go ahead. Wow, that's an extension, creating more fun in the classroom. Why is also
do we still have another
learning.
toothpick?
I think we still have one more toothpick.
Okay, so let's see which one of them.
Which one is empty? Look at the toothpick that is empty. The toothpick that doesn't have a bead. Look at your styrofoam. Put it in the toothpick that doesn't have. Alright, put another one too. That is awesome. Beautiful. Okay, that is another activity where he has to push in. Ebuka, are you tired? No. You still want to do more? Okay, let's involve him in another activity. Yes, this is a taping activity. I have taped some things. I want him to rescue what is inside this container. Can you rescue them? Okay, open and let's see what's there. Open it. Good. Okay, let's start from this part to be easier. All right.
Open them.
Okay. We are not interested in the results.
Yeah.
We are not interested in whether he got it perfectly or not. We are more interested in the process of the hand working. Good. Rescue it and let's see what's inside. Wow, he's doing a great job. Wow. He's trying to rescue what's inside there. I'm beginning to see what's there. What's there, Ebuka?
Tire.
It's a tire. Let's see. Open it completely. He's been able to rescue the tire. Wow. Okay. Now rescue this one. Let's see what's inside. Okay.
Oh.
You see, this time I didn't tell him where to start from. No, continue from that one. All right. Hold it properly. Hold it properly. You see, he's holding and he's yanking. Two things are happening. He's using one hand to hold the object he's trying to rescue. He's using the other hand to yank free the paper tape that we use to cover it up. Oh, we are beginning to see what is inside this one. All right, what is there? What are you seeing?
I see the black thing there.
You are seeing a black thing. Okay.
What's the black thing?
All right.
For drinking.
It's for drinking. All right. Wait. Hold on. Let's see if there is a cross somewhere. Okay. Okay, it's getting more. Oh, it doesn't even want me to help it. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Yank it as much as you can.
The more challenging it is, the more the hand is being.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's a boy. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. He has to cut that one off to make it easy for him to see the black thing that is inside there. Okay. All right. He's still trying to yank off what's there.
Keep trying.
The activity is more challenging now for him. Wow. This boy is a superhero. He has so much power. So much power. Should I help you? Let me help you a bit. Let me help you so that it will be faster because of our time. Okay? Alright. Maybe this one was too much. Maybe too. So what can you see now, Ebuka? What's that? It's a what? It's a bottle. Thank you. That's a bottle. That's a bottle. Oh, it's difficult for even me. Who did this? This person is not trying at all. How can it be so strong? Can you finish up? Yeah.
Well done, baby boy.
Yeah. Good. So that's a yanking activity. Now there's still another one. No, don't open that again because of our time. We have seen that yanking activity. We want to do more a pulling activity. Okay. This is the usual elastic we use for clothes. You can get them from tailor. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Good boy. Continue. 6. Okay. That makes it how many? 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No. Start again. Count again. 7. Good. Put the last one. Put the last one. Okay. Wow. So how many clean pegs do you have? Count and tell me. How many?
Okay, welcome back. We have another pupil here. You can see he's a bit older than him.
What the answer would be. Do you know what the answer would be? You count to know, isn't it? Good. So use the tongue. What you are going to please press the tongue to pick the cotton wool and put in that place. Alright, so you can have it.
First,
You are
then picking 3 next.
2 and then 3. You can have it. Okay? So pick 2 cotton wools. Pick 2 cotton wools. Okay, pick one at a time. 1.
Count as you pick.
1, 2. Okay,
Pick 3
plus
now.
3. 1, 2, 3. Now pick all of them back and count and let's see what our answer will be. 1, 2. I have the ordinary cotton wool here. If you don't have this type, the normal cotton wool, you can pull them out and make them into balls and drop for the child to pick. The next activity we want Ebube to do now is stringing. He is going to string. You can use different things. You can use ropes. You can use this wool they used to make hair. You can use it for stringing. You can use small beads. You can use large beads. But for today's activity, we are going to use large beads for
Drop your length.
Ebube to.
Drop your length so that you can.
Okay. Okay. I am bringing out just 3 beads. Yeah, I have 2 things we can use. I have the normal rope that you can use. Then to make it easy for the child, I use a sellotape to tape the tip so that it will be easy for the child to put in. And our normal shoelace, do not need that again. It already has the tip that has been done for you. So if you can't afford the shoelace, you can get any rope that you put a sellotape in the tip to make it easy for the child to string. Okay, so Ebube, you are going to string these beads. You are going to string. You are still going to do 2 plus 5 and see what your answer would be. You can use the shoelace.
Hold on to the shoelace.
Hold on to the shoelace and then string. Okay, so you can string. Let's see him stringing. We're also going to be counting.
Give me another color. I
Okay.
think a yellow. So we
Yellow,
have yellow
yes.
and red. Okay, good.
All right.
Okay, go ahead. String.
Go ahead to string.
Counts as a string.
1. Okay, when you finish stringing, is it coming up from the other side? Are you seeing cause and effect here?
Continue.
Are you seeing what this boy is doing? He did not tie the other end of the shoelace, and he knows that the bead will fall off. So instead of pushing it all through, he's holding it. He's solving his own problem in his own way. Okay, that's how many.
Go ahead.
That's how many. How many do you have there? 2. Or you can put it on the table to make it easier for you. All right. Now
Yeah,
keep on
stringing.
stringing. You are going to do 2 plus 3 again. You have counted 2. You have the whole rope is there. So what do? You push the bead in. Push it in. See, it's the first time he's doing the activity, so it's not really that easy. Okay, so
So
continue.
go ahead. Continue
So you
stringing.
already have 2. Now you want to count 3. So fine motor activity should continue till the child leaves nursery school, and that is at age 5. It's not something you want to stop. Don't say the child can now
Continue.
write.
Let's continue.
It doesn't need the fine motor activity. Continue. Push it in, bring it out from the other side. Okay. Right.
Continue.
1. Okay. 2. 2.
Okay.
Okay. And the last one. You can use straws for this activity if you do not have the large beads or you cannot afford it. You can just buy straws and cut and make the child string through the straws. 3. So count together and see what your result is. How many beads do you have in all?
Count louder. Be audible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 2 plus 3 is what?
5.
5. Beautiful. Thank you. So there are so many activities we are going to do. Please, I want to have Ebuka here again. I want us to do this last activity that I want Ebuka to do for me.
We'll be right back. be back here? No, I'm not seeing the excitement.
Ebuka is not even ready to wait for the introduction. You can see how excited your children will be in school. Now the next activity we are using, I don't know the medical name, but we call it pump. Those days when the children cannot poo, our mothers, even for women, I think women know about this. When you're pregnant and you're about to give birth, they put soap and water, warm water, and they pump it into your bum bum to make it easy for you to poo. So that's what we want to use for this activity. It's a pressing activity. There's already water inside. So we want Ebuka to press out the water into the bowl. Okay? Press it into the bowl.
Oh.
Use your second hand too. Press it very well.
Whoop.
Yeah. Are you enjoying it? You like the children love water. They love water. They love science.
Keep pressing.
So you can do a lot of fine motor water activity. You can also use the sponge. I don't know what you call it in your place. Some people call it foam. Whatever it is. This first soft sponge that we use to bathe babies. You can put it in the water, soak it, and make the children squeeze out the water. So there are so many activities. What you need is an idea of what fine motor activities are, and you have seen so many. We still have so many materials, but because of time, we cannot do all the activities. So, how have you seen the session?
Teacher Comfort, I am not a child, but I am so excited.
Right.
You know, it's fun. It's fun. Even for me as an adult, it's fun. So if it's fun for me as an adult, then it's going to be very fun for the children. I love this. Ebuka, do you want to stop? You want to stop?
You don't want to.
Okay, you don't want to participate again. You want to go? You don't want to go. You want to stay here. Okay. All right. I am sure you have learned one or two things. In fact, not one or two things. I'm sure you have learned a lot of activities for you to practice with your students, your pupils, in the nursery section. This is not, you can see that with these activities, they were able to add. You can also teach subtraction using the same activities. A lot of them are here, but because of our time, we won't be able to touch a lot of them. So please, put everything you have seen now. I think we were able to go through about 7 activities.
Yes.
Use these activities to teach your preschoolers. They would not want to stay home.
Even when they are sick, they'll be crying to come.
If any child, one thing I tell proprietors is that if a child in your school cries when he or she is coming to school, it means you are not imparting that child.
You are not getting it in the nursery.
You are not getting it well. A child should not cry. In fact, a child should cry when it's time to go home. Not when they tell you, I want to stay back.
Child is coming to school.
I don't want to go home. Because school should be fun for them. It should be fun. Learning should be fun. When it is fun, you have their attention. If it is not fun, that's when they become clumsy and begin to look at you as if you're not saying anything. So please put all of those things to practice. And I am sure you can say thank you to Teacher Comfort alongside me. Let's say thank you together.
Thank you.
No. Myself and my audience, we're trying to say thank you to you now.
All right.
Okay, so let's say it together. Thank you, Teacher Comfort. Maybe I say thank you, Teacher Comfort. We can hear you.
Ebuka is not happy. He wants to do more activities.
No. You continue after this session. You continue, right? So look at Teacher Comfort and say thank you, Teacher Comfort.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my darling.
Stop that.
Don't put it there.
Stop that.
In your mouth.
Okay. This is the end of the session for today. Teacher Comfort will be here another time. I don't know what she's coming to teach again. I don't know what she's going to talk about again. But once we meet Teacher Comfort again, I'm sure she will definitely respond to our call because she's part and parcel of Holistic Edu-Consult. So I want to tell you, put everything to practice. I told you the last session, it is not just about learning now. It's about putting what you have learned to use. If you have not put what you have learned to use, then learning has not taken place. Learning has not taken place. You have to apply knowledge for wisdom to come in. Remember, to learn is to grow. And growth is inevitable. Teacher Comfort, can we say it together? To learn is to grow. And growth is inevitable. Bye.
Bye.